Hello YouTubers, What Else here. This is episode 2 or the second video for my channel, and it's been a long time between the first and the second. I know, I apologize, but life has just been real busy for me lately, and I just haven't had a chance to upload any footage. That being said, it's already December or something, and I think it's December 12th today. 12/12/12. That's right. It's 12/12/12. And I'm just now getting around to talk about my Black Friday deals that I picked up. I didn't really get anything special, but I'll show you what I got. First up is FORE. I picked this up and got it on a really good deal. I really love all the Marvel movies that are coming out and all the comic book movies. I'm a big comic book fan. And they did a really good job with this. I enjoyed it. I was glad to get it on a good deal. So I picked that up. And then on Amazon, I picked up True Blood Season 4. And the only bad thing about this is that I've got the first 2 seasons, but I don't have Season 3. But this was the only one that they were offering a deal. I got this for $10. And but I'm not even going to open it until I get Season 3 because I'm one of those people, I have to watch them in order, or it just drives me nuts. I'll show these two at the same time. I got the Hangover 1 and 2. And I was a little late on the Hangover game. Comedies had kind of gotten a little dry for me. And I had been watching them like when Hangover first came out. So I kind of, I didn't jump on the bandwagon when it first came out. It took me a while to see the first one, but when I did see it, I thought it was pretty good. And then the second one came out, and I watched it. And I liked the second one, but I didn't think that Tyson really needed to come back for the second one. I really liked him in the first one. And the fact that they did the tattoo on the one character's face, I thought was homage enough to him. He didn't really need to show up in the end. I thought that was a little cheesy. What he did in the second one, but all in all, they were above average comedies for me, and I enjoyed them enough to pick them up on Black Friday. I got them both on a good deal. So up next is Unstoppable. This I love movies like this. Movies about trains and stuff. And it's got Denzel Washington. How can you go wrong, Denzel? But kind of reminded me a little bit of the movie from, I think it's like the late 80s, called Runaway Train with Eric Roberts and John Voight. It's an excellent movie. And so anything with a train in it is really pretty cool. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. Also picked up The Right with Anthony Hopkins. Anything with Anthony Hopkins in it, I'm pretty much going to like. He's a really good, superb actor. I love anything that has to do with exorcisms. And I thought that, with the spring of exorcism movies that have been coming out in the last year or so, or a couple years, I thought The Right was one of the better ones. Also picked up the 25th anniversary edition of The Princess Bride. Awesome movie for those of you who have not seen it, and I'm sure anybody who watches this has probably already seen it, but it's a really, really cool edition. Got some really cool special features on it, commentaries and featurettes and stuff. Really, really good edition. I was glad they put that up. Also picked up just a couple of titles for the collection that are just kind of no-brainers for me. Underworld, Awakening, the newest one, to complete the series for me. I mean, I think I got most of these at Walmart, between $4 and $10. I mean, you can't really go wrong. This one, I remember seeing this one in the theaters, and it was not... it's not the greatest movie in the world, but I thought it was a good popcorn movie, and it's a good action movie. and Battle of Los Angeles, and it's $4, and I was kind of wanting to see it again, so I picked it up. No big deal. $4 on Blu-ray, can't beat it. Also picked up. I really been putting off seeing this movie because I was a big fan of the original, and yes, I know that they're calling this a prequel, but it's The Thing, the new version of The Thing, which was out in 2010. I'm such a fan of the John Carpenter film that when I heard this was coming out, I was just like, oh, why remake a movie that doesn't need to be remade? And then they said it was a prequel, and I watched it, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Way too much CG, and I really think the Carpenter one holds up a lot better and looked a lot better and a lot more freaky than any of the effects they did in this. And I know a lot of the effects they did in this were practical and enhanced with CG, but I really don't think that CG did much but make it shine, and I'm not really a big fan of that. While in Walmart, I was a little Blu-ray drunk, and I was just kind of grabbing things that I saw. I wasn't really thinking. I was a little out of my mind. But I picked up Rise of the Planet of the Apes, and got home. I was really wanting to give this one another watch. I hadn't seen it since the theaters, and I hadn't picked it up on Blu-ray yet. And I was like, oh, this is a great deal. I get it Black Friday, good deal. Well, I was in such a hurry, and I was just so, out of my mind, just trying to find all the good deals, fighting the crowd and all that stuff. The crowd wasn't that bad, but I didn't even look at it to notice that this is the real crappy edition. No special features at all. Oh well, I'd already opened it up and started watching it. But that's okay. I can trade it or sell it later. I'll pick up the double disc version later on down the road. No big deal. Also went to Best Buy. Best Buy really didn't have anything. Basically the same old stuff that Walmart had. And they had a couple of deals. But I really didn't get anything except for I was in the mood for a new music DVD or Blu-ray. So I picked up the Joe Satriani Saturated concert. And Joe Satriani had, for the past few years, had kind of been getting a little weak to me. And but this was a breath of fresh air, and he really shines in this, and I really enjoyed it. So that's and that was live in Montreal. Also, they had I didn't get any movies, but I did get this cool when they were doing the pre-orders for Avengers. You could go in and you could pre-order the steelbook, and you would get the steel case with it. And then when the movie came out, you could put the movie in the steel case. Well, I still haven't bought the movie yet, and but they were blowing these out for like $5, and it's just the case. So I went ahead and got the steel case for it, and then when I buy it, it'll be ready to go, and I can pop my copy of Avengers in there, and I have the steelbook. So that was pretty cool. And that was pretty much it for Black Friday for me. I really didn't get much of anything else. And, I really didn't have to fight the crowds. Me and a friend of mine went up to our Walmart about an hour, well, about 45 minutes from where I live here now. And, there was a lot of people there, but, no, it wasn't like it was the Thursday night that they did it. So it was a good time, and appreciate you guys hanging out and checking out what I got on Black Friday. Also on another note, on a musical note, because I do music updates with what I do musically and the movies, but my new album or the band that I'm in, our new album is coming out sometime between now and the end of the month. And I'll put a little link to our little trailer for the album, and if you guys hop over and check that out, it'd be awesome. And if you like good music, check us out. Try something new. Never hurts. You never know what you'll find. You never know what you'll like. Appreciate it, and hopefully it won't be as long between now and the next one. Until then, see you later.